Good day, Westies. One of the things that I've done in my professional life for the last decade is I've taught pastors theories of change management. For a long while, experts thought that we needed to teach people how to manage conflict, but then some super smart people realized that conflict is just an inevitable byproduct of change, and there was a whole lot more to it. Thank God they saw that distinction, because our focus was able to shift, and everything's been a little bit better as we've moved forward. One of the biggest tools we've got in our toolbox for any kind of change is failure. Now, a lot of people don't like failure. I, on the other hand, happen to love it. Failure has been a personal goal of mine for as long as I can remember. But I'm not talking about bragging to you about continually being bad at something. I'm talking about using failure as a tool to learn and grow, right? To get better. When I first start working with a team of people, one of the things that I like to tell them is that I expect them to fail. Now, when I do this, they usually politely laugh, and they offer that laugh as a way of indicating that they're happy that I realize that they're not going to be perfect. But they've misunderstood me. I'm not telling them that I won't be surprised when they fail, although I won't be. What I'm trying to communicate is that I expect them to fail. I want them to fail. I tell them I want them to be doing three things. I want them to fail fast, I want them to fail often, and I want them to fail forward. I want them to fail fast because our work is way too precious to find out if they're on the right track. So I want you failing in 3 hours rather than 3 days. And I want you doing that a lot. I want them to try out a lot of things and see which things work and which things don't, so we can move on and continue doing the things that do work. And if you do fail, I want you to fail forward. I want you to learn a lesson from it. I don't want to see people repeatedly making the same mistakes. And to further make my point, I tell them that if I don't see them failing, I'm going to fire them, right? And that's shocking to them, but here's the thing. People who don't fail are people who aren't doing anything. So when I say that failure is a goal, that's what I mean. I don't in any way romanticize or worship perfection, not at all. But I do want to learn and grow as a person, and failure is the only surefire way I know how to do that. This week in worship, we're going to see Jesus talking about what looks like a life of failure. And let me tell you, the disciples cannot handle it. It's kind of hilarious. Friends, we'll see you on Sunday.